Aries, welcome to your reading. Today is Wednesday, the 17th of September, 2025. So welcome here, Aries. There is a partial solar eclipse and the new moon in Virgo on the 21st. So I don't know whether I'll be able to get to another reading with you by then. So we're going to have a look and see what effects this may have on your sign at this time. Okay, Aries. So thank you for being here. Welcome to Mooncat Tarot. I am Rachel. And please take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and also reverse the roles. Whatever makes sense for your situation. All right, my lovelies, let's see. Messages for the beautiful Aries. What is it that they need to know with this solar eclipse and partial solar eclipse? Okay, as a time for healing. Balsamic moons, there's a time for healing something here, Aries. Okay, let's see. Anything else for the new moon and partial solar eclipse? Anything else for Aries? Anything else for Aries? Your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. So with the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. All right, so with the partial solar eclipse, there we go. There's an energy for Aries of something to do with your work and stress, and even family issues may arise. And I feel like some of you need to be careful about your impulse buying, things of that nature. Okay, so hold back from impulse buying at this time. And I feel like that can be for every sign, especially when it comes to the partial solar eclipse, okay, and the new moon. But yeah, just be careful, because you never know what's going to come up around the corner, and you're going to need that money. All right, so I do feel like there's going to be some kind of stresses with works, you know, your co-workers or whatever. At this time, it may already be happening for you, Aries. So let's see. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries, please. What is it they need to know around the time of the solar eclipse and new moon in Virgo? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, you guys. Okay, so there could be commitment coming in, engagement. On the bottom of the deck, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. It could be to do with working on the new and letting go of the past, okay? A time for healing and letting go. Because something new is coming in, something is gaining momentum here where you are going to be putting your focus to, Aries, I feel, okay? Something needs to be prioritized with this new cycle. Messages for the lovely Aries. What is it they need to know, Spirit, at the time of this reading? And going forwards with the solar eclipse and the new moon. Okay. Some of you have got new love coming in, Ace of Cups. Some of you are really in love with somebody, or you're just giving love to yourself. There's an overpouring of emotions here. Or there could be something to do with trying to ignore a situation. Let's just see, or a decision. Messages for Aries. What is it they need to know at the time of this reading? Messages for the beautiful Aries. What is it they need to know right now? Okay, collaboration, working with somebody, working well, getting organized. This could be to do with your co-workers or a relationship. Some of you are moving on from a situation Yeah, there's something new that you want to invest in here. Seven of Pentacles. It's almost like you're caught in this situation of like, okay, there's something that's working out, or maybe it's not, as we go in and clarify. But there's something about you in the middle here where you're like, I want to move on. I want to break free from the past, and I want to go forwards away from a situation. Something that's just not fulfilling you. I'm getting a bored energy here. I'm getting a pause and a feeling kind of like, you know, oh, I've been doing this for so long. I don't know if this is worth my time, my energy, my everything, really, with the Seven of Pentacles. All right, let's see what else we get. Yeah, I see you moving away from something that you've been working on, or something that you feel like you're kind of stagnant, it's boring, you're not satisfied, or there's something that just hasn't been working out in your life. Now, this could be to do with a job, it could be to do with working with certain individuals, it could even be with a relationship. But I feel like with this energy, it's like you're off, you're leaning more towards moving away and planting seeds elsewhere, moving towards some other kind of long-term goals here, Aries. Okay, what is about the future? Let's see. Future energy for Aries. Oh, you have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. What else do we have for the near future? Yeah, there's something that has just been not moving in the right direction. And the Eight of Wands is like, okay, there's something that's stuck. There's something there's trouble communicating. There's delays. There's, you know, things just not going the way I would like them in a certain situation. So I do feel like you have an idea. You're trying to balance something out, and it's to do with your money, it's to do with your commitment, or doing something new. And I feel like for a lot of you, Aries, it could be to do with a job situation where you're ready for something new. There's just unfulfilling. Yeah, look, the Tower. Something big is about to change. Okay, now this could be unexpected, but we'll see what this Tower is. And the Tower is Scorpio energy. So that's your first major arcana, and it's coming in the near future. And it's the Tower. So something is going to be shook up here in your energy, in your life. What else do we have? Oh, there's definitely some kind of taking a break from something with the Four of Swords. So this is either taking a break from a relationship or healing after a Tower. So there's going to be some kind of Tower here. You have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. So there is a decision. And this is the outside energy. So there's something about judging a situation, making a decision. And this is like a big life-changing decision here. All right. So Aries, let's see what this means for you. I feel like I want to go in with... What deck do I want, you guys? What deck do I want for you? Do I want the smaller version of that? No, I actually don't. All right. Messages for Aries. What is it they need to know about this energy? So, something's gaining momentum here, and there's a time for healing. Okay, there's a very kind of like defensive energy coming from it. It's like you're trying to protect yourself. You're standing your ground with something, and it could be other people's opinions about what you're about to do. But it's something that you've been afraid of to confront before, and I see you kind of like feeling battered down. Yeah, you are doing a lot of thinking, a lot of withdrawing at this time, but I see you getting ready to do something with that Seven of Wands. All right, so what is the Three of Pentacles? What is the Three of Pentacles for Aries? The Emperor. Now, there's something that's not been working out, or trying to work something out with somebody, but this is the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is Aries energy, and this could be to do with a husband, a father, or you know, somebody that you're in a relationship with. It could also be to do with a boss, okay? But there's something about collaborating with this person, and it could be really, really difficult because sometimes the Emperor is someone that is always in control. Okay, and you have Death here, which is Scorpio energy, and you have, yeah, there's a lot of fights going on here. So there's fighting, there's competition. It could be at work, in the workplace with co-workers. For some of you, you are the boss and this is, you know, going on, but there's something about withdrawing here and trying to find the answers with something. Virgo energy. I feel like some of you have been presented with a new opportunity and you're thinking about this. For some of you, you're going through a big transformation, but you're meeting opposition here. There's something that, if you have been in a position of authority, I feel like there's something with you getting fed up with this. It's like you no longer want to do this because there's just too much going on, and there's a tough person, there's some difficult situation or person that you've been dealing with here, and this is causing a fight. Now this fight could be something that finally is the straw that breaks the camel's back, because, you know, we see you moving on here, on from a situation or a person. So what is the Six of Swords? What is the Six of Swords for Aries in the present energy? Yeah, it looks like there's an end of a relationship here, or some kind of commitment. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, okay? And it could be to do with, there's somebody here that you've been struggling with where they are not very consistent. They're not responsible. They do their own thing. They march to the beat of their own drum. They don't toe the line. They kind of, you know, you can't rely on this person, whoever they are. They're busy doing this, busy doing that. It's very scattered energy, and sometimes this is the card of the player, and something may have been revealed with the Sun, but this is a soulmate connection, a partner. So something was exposed about this person, and this caused a fight, this caused an ending. Tell me more about, yeah. So you've got the, you know, Seven of Pentacles, where you're really thinking about what you want now. There's an energy of, should I work on this? Should I try and fix this, or should I move on? But I feel like with this Seven of Pentacles, you are definitely thinking, you know, this is something I've put a lot of work into. I've been here a long time, but it's no use. It's no use now. And you're looking at everything you've done. And now you've got this pentacle here, which is what you're holding in the future here. And something changes. Something big changes here. And you've got the Queen of Swords. So that's you making a decision here, final decision about, you know, what to invest in and what to do next. And you're looking again at all of the work that you put in, and it's like, you know, that you need to invest in a new situation, whether it's a relationship or a person. So there could be a getting to work kind of energy with this. So what is the Seven of Pentacles for Aries? What is the Seven of Pentacles for the lovely Aries? And there's something about patience and timing as well. And I feel like this has taken you a long time. And you're thinking back, because I feel like with Temperance energy, and Temperance is Sagittarius, energy. And this is to do with when things are great, they really work, they flow between us. You know, these two cups, both of you and this person, when you pour into each other's cups, it's really beautiful and it works. But you know, so there is this kind of like being patient and maybe thinking about investing, but I don't know, I feel like there's something to do with divine timing here. And the Three of Pentacles is like collaboration. So I feel like there's a discussion here between you and this person about trying to work something out. And you're like, you know, we've put a lot of time into this, or, you know, I've put a lot of effort into this relationship. And when it works so well. But when it doesn't, it's just miserable. And this person may want to have a renewal with you, Aries, where they want a new, new beginning here. They want to work something out with you, and they do see success here. For some of you, you may even have a new love offer coming in. So let's see, what is the Temperance card with the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, I feel like there's a love offer coming in, okay? And this is to do with a decision. Now, it could be a decision about whether to work things out with this past person or whether there's somebody else coming in. But I feel like this person, Aries, wants to make things right. They want to get the balance right because it hasn't been. This person's been very concerned with their own life, doing their own thing, and they've never really been around when you've needed them. Like you send this person out to the shops, or, you know, they say that they'll come round and then they don't, or, you know, they say they're nipping out and they don't come back for ages. And this is what's been revealed. And the Sun is Leo energy. So what is the Knight of Pentacles? What is the Knight of Pentacles? Yeah, there's an energy of you just trying to avoid making a decision at all. But I feel like this is somebody that does want to fight for you. They want to fight for this connection, but it's almost like you're already turning away. You're already going off to something else, okay, with this Knight of Pentacles. And it could be that this person was very slow to commit to you or whatever, but I feel like, yeah, this is you maybe blocking this person and you're already off doing something else. You've made your mind up by the looks of it, and you're leaving this person out in the cold because it's just too difficult. And now you're doing some healing with the Star, and the Star is Aquarius energy. It's like you're giving to yourself, you're flowing back into yourself, pouring the energy back in. But you remain hopeful for your future, Aries. It's like you know that you're being divinely guided to some other direction in your life. And I do see a wish fulfillment coming in. Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Wands. That's your energy. And I feel like there's something that's going to be making you feel really good. Like you're giving love to yourself. You're having it's almost like you feel free and you feel great suddenly with that Queen of Wands energy. And for some of you, there was another person involved in this connection. So let's just see what we get from the Eight of Wands in reverse for the future. What is the Eight of Wands in reverse for the future for Aries, the near future? What is the Eight of Wands? Look at that, Page of Pentacles again. Someone wants to talk to you, but they can't. Now, you may have blocked this person. Someone wants to give you something here. They're coming out as a page, though. There's a beginning, something about a beginning. Somebody can't stop thinking about you, but this, I don't know, there's fear. Now, someone's trying to reach out, but they're tied up. They're all tied up. They're tied up with maybe what they want to say. They don't know what they want to say to you. The Tower. Something unexpected happens. What is the Tower? Scorpio energy. What is the Tower? Some of you, there's going to be something very unexpected coming in, and it's to do with an offer here. So it could be that there's something about waiting and waiting and thinking about something. You're waiting to begin something, and then all of a sudden something comes in. And what I'm getting with this, Aries, is that some of you have had a job interview or will be presented with a job interview where you are going to be working with other people or showcasing your work. I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, you're going to receive some offer here. And this is like really, really good, amazing energy. So this could be something to do with either promotion, a new job that pays better. But there's a new beginning here, an offer that I feel like you've been waiting for. There's been some kind of delay with this, but it's coming in. All right, what is the Page of Pentacles? So this is a new energy to do with your finances. Be careful with your money, Aries. There's something about making a decision or trying to balance your finances. For some of you, it's like money may be a little bit tight. There's this frugal energy, but I feel like you're going to be very clever about balancing your money out, your finances. Until you get that paycheck, it's like if you've just started a job or whatever, there's something about, you know, making your money last. And I feel like you're going to be very clever about this. So you are going to be, okay, 3 of Cups in reverse. What is this? There's something that's coming to your attention, okay? I feel like you could be turning down social events. You're just hanging around, just chilling. You know, you're thinking about a new beginning here. But I feel like there's something to do with turning down social events because of money. It's like you know that your time will come. You're excited about your future and you're just waiting for, you know, something to begin here. But yeah, it's a money thing. And it's until that, because like I'm seeing here with the 8 of Wands, there is going to be delays with money, more money coming in, maybe a bonus, maybe, you know, if you've ended a job, it's like you have to wait for that final last wage to come in and the holiday pay or whatever this is. But in the meantime, it's like you're just waiting, you're hanging around, and then you can maybe have some fun. But I feel like you're very happy with the 10 of Cups energy. So let's just see, what is the Tower? What is this Tower here? What is this Tower for Aries? Tell me about the Tower in the near future. So that's 2 towers. There's major things going on. You're going to be in a crossroads over something, a decision about what to do next. Oh, King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay, I'm really getting that there is going to be a good tower here, Aries, because I'm seeing you may even have another job offer. It could be for some of you, your past job is going to offer you a better position or more money. And there's another job here where, you know, there's a decision over 2, basically. Which one do I sign the contract with? Which one do I go with? Either one of them, I feel, you know, you're going to end up in this King of Pentacles energy, which is going to be really great for you. But you do have a decision. And this is what the shock is. It's like, just as you may have received a new beginning, something you're excited about, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, then this Tower comes in where you're in this crossroads over a decision about jobs here. And you're thinking about, you know, justice, balance. What do I go for? You finally feel like things are going in your favor. Like finally the universe is giving you your justice and it's making you feel really good in that Queen of Cups energy. So what is the 4 of Swords? What is the 4 of Swords? Because I see you being kind of tired here. You want, okay, the Magician. Someone's trying to make something happen here. Now, I don't know if this is coming out as a manipulative person, or there's something about someone's trying to manifest something here. 10 of Cups. Okay, I'm sorry about my stomach, you guys. What is the 10 of Cups with the Magician? What is this? 10 of Cups with the Magician and the 4 of Swords. Something's going to be happening very fast. Chariot is the fastest card in the deck. Okay, so you got Pisces energy here with the High Priestess. There's somebody that you're silent with at the moment. I do feel like someone's going to reach out. It's a past person. It's coming out as, you know, I mean, it could be just that this is a past life connection, but I'm really getting that this is somebody that you're not speaking to. I do feel like something's going to make you very happy here. Someone's, you know, wanting to make something happen here with you. So I do feel like this is somebody that you really do love, but you are guarded, you are cautious. But this is sense of determination here. So let's just see. Okay. Tell me more about the 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is when you least expect it, but you need to go away and think about this. I feel this is what you're going to be doing. The Hermit energy is Virgo. It could be that you're withdrawing from this altogether because you're confused. You want to make sure you make the right decision, right? Some of you have got options in love. Okay. There's going to be a conversation coming in about why someone walked away. It could be that, yeah, this person's rushing back and they're very obsessed over you, but I don't know if this is a healthy relation. This is not healthy. And I feel like you know that, so you could be running away from this person and choosing to ignore them. Okay. But let's just see, because Judgment is you making a decision here. Aries, let's have a look. Give me, thank you. Boom. All right, so you've got Judgment here. Judgment, Judgment. What is Judgment for Aries? What is Judgment for Aries? Ooh, I keep getting the 9 of Wands. You're exhausted. And you're very wary. You're very... Oh, you've been through a lot, you guys. You poor sweethearts. All right, so let's see. What is Judgment? What is Judgment for Aries? What is Judgment for Aries? Why is Judgment here? Oh, you're making a decision to leave somebody out in the cold, or... So you got the Knight of Pentacles. There is somebody coming towards you, but I feel like on the same note, you are... Oh, it's them. It's them. You're going to be in control. You're going to be in control of this situation. They want to resurrect something with you, Aries, but there's just too much. You're avoiding. I feel like you're avoiding this. Yeah. You're turning your back. Too much work. Yeah, you're taking a break. You're not done. Yeah, you're done. You're done. You're done. Turn him over. He's done. All right, so Aries, let's see what we get from the Kipper. Yeah, I feel like you guys, I mean, I can't speak for all of you, but especially Aries, I'm kind of like that now, where I don't really give people chances anymore. I've learned from that. You know, I am like, I have been so gullible as a Pisces, and like, I've forgiven and forgiven, and I want to see the best in people, but now I'm like, I'm a lot wiser to that now. I feel like Aries, you always kind of have been wise to that kind of situation. You're gonna be. If it doesn't work the first time, that's to do with work, your occupation. Oh, expectation. I feel like a lot of you are having, oh my God, my stomach. I feel like a lot of you are having a new Change in career, courthouse, community. Somebody is really, really thinking about you. Someone's acted a child, or you may even have a child with this person. I'll tell you what, there's a court situation for some of you, okay? And this could be going in your favor with court, okay? And there's something about you expecting. Now, you may not be expecting the best outcome, but I do feel like you're going to get it. And it could be to do with a child, or courthouse doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to court or there's a legal situation. For some of you there is. For those of you that it's not, I feel like what this is saying is that there's a decision, like judgment, you know, making a decision, a ruling, and expecting something here. And I do feel like a lot of you have got a new job coming in, occupation. You have change in your job. There's a community. There's maybe working with a new community or having people that support you. It could even be working online, an online community. You do have imprisonment. So there's somebody that is thinking about you. They're afraid. I feel like this person, they've acted a child. You've left them out in the cold. They still think about you, Aries, okay? So that engagement, it could be that this person has wanted to come in with engagement, you know, like saying, you know, look, let's get hitched, as if that's going to change everything. But let's just see. Messages for Aries. Wrong decision. Someone that made a wrong decision, or someone's concerned about making the wrong decision. Let's see, what else do we have? You both reconcile. Some of you feel like it would be the wrong decision if you both got back together. Or some of you, it's like you did in the past and then you realize you made the wrong choice, you made the wrong decision. Options. You're starting to look at your options. Fated, meant to be. Controlling. Yeah, that's that Emperor energy. And toxic with the Devil energy too. So this is somebody that you feel like you made a wrong decision if you did get back with them. But I feel like, yeah, this is someone that's been looking at their options here, Aries. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, they're coming back. They are coming back. No. Let's just get one of these. What's that? What's that fell? This is somebody that likes to go off and sleep around, probably. Or maybe you had great sex with them. But look, no second chances. Yeah, you're done. Like I said, you're done. This is somebody that likes to party, okay? Okay, Aries, I'm going to clear this away and we're going to go in with the all signs now, okie doke? Okay, Aries, welcome to the all signs portion of the reading. So let's see what the other signs feel towards you. Aries, right through to Pisces. How does the other signs feel about Aries? Aries, right through to Pisces, please. One more shuffle. Okay. All right, so starting with Aries. Okay, Aries wants to communicate. They may want to give to this. There may have been a painful ending, a fight. Okay, they're really depressed. They're stuck in their emotions over this. Four of Pentacles in reverse. They want to let this go. They want to let this energy go. They want commitment. All right, so the other Aries wants commitment with you. What about Taurus? Taurus is stuck in a crossroads right now. They really do have love for you. They're going to be, they're not going to be waiting around anymore. They're going to be proactive. I feel like they want to work on this. Yeah, soulmate connection. Yeah, they want to work on this. So Gemini, tell me about Gemini. Gemini, things haven't been working. They may have been like one-sided when it comes to working on this connection. And the High Priestess, something is going to be revealed, or there's going to be communication about this, something about them having, okay. So the truth is going to come out about somebody else. Okay. For some of you, this was just a hookup. Let's just see. And then they're coming back though. They want to work things out with you. So it may be that they've had a fling or whatever, but they want to work things out with you. There was a third party involved. Tell me about, was that Gemini? Yeah, it was Gemini. Cancer. Cancer, there's trouble communicating. There could be a blockage or a delay with communications. Yeah, there's definitely a delay with communication. There's something about an argument or an argumentative energy. Somebody's feeling hurt by what they said here. Yeah, they could be moving on. There's too much pain, or there's something that both of you have said that's really upset each other here. Tell me about Leo. Leo could be coming back around again. There could be a distance. There's a delay with this love thing, with a new beginning. Are they coming back around again to end it, or there's a transformation? Let's have a look. Oh, there's no commitment. There's a player energy. If they do come back around, they're not coming back for a start with you. I feel like they just want, yeah, they've been doing some healing or whatever, but I feel like this is a past person. There's definitely some karmic connection here. They may have some kind of hope to work this out, but they have been in the past immature and non-committal, but they're coming back around again. This could be a repeating cycle with you and Leo. Tell me about Virgo. Virgo's in regret. They're sad about what's happened here. 9 of Wands. They're coming out as the wounded warrior. They're waiting. They feel like they want to be patient and they want to wait for you, but they just feel like this isn't going to work in the end. So I don't know. They're really struggling with a decision. They're going to end it. I feel like they're going to cause this ending here. They just feel like it's not going to work out, and they've been patient enough. Reverse the roles if that's you being like that with Virgo. Libra. And that's the thing with these readings. Take what resonates, reverse the roles as well. Okay, so Libra, they're withdrawing, going away and thinking. They could be waiting, or they're about to move forwards. They're, okay, plucking up the courage to come back again. They have been watching you. They're afraid to come forward though, but they want to. Lovers in reverse. I don't know. I don't feel like with Libra, yeah, they're too chicken. There's a very strong connection here, but they're not giving to this. They could just be really focusing on their money. They could be somebody that's very materialistic. I don't know. That there's strong connection, but they're too afraid of it. Scorpio. Scorpio could have let go of the other person, male or female, whatever, but there's an energy of jealousy and demandingness. Things haven't been working because of this. 10 of Wands has been a burden. 4, okay, they're ready, they're getting over something, they've done some healing, but there's an energy of, let's see, a missed opportunity, or so they feel like this situation's passed them by when it comes to you. They may be having, feeling like rejected by you as well. And they're making a judgment call. Yeah, because things haven't been fair. I don't know. I don't see this going anywhere with, who was that, Scorpio? Sagittarius? Sagittarius may want commitment. 3 of Cups in reverse. There may have been a third party. They've been given to themselves. Okay, so when it comes to, I feel like sometimes with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody that hasn't been very independent. They're not responsible, and they had a third party and something got revealed. I don't know. There's something about growth here. I feel like they want growth with you though. Okay, they are going to come back to talk to you, but this is just going to be a waste of your time, Aries, because they haven't changed. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn, there may have been third party heartbreak here. They may want to fix this with you. Yeah, they do. They want to fix this with you. They're very attracted to you. Yeah, they're coming back towards you, but there could be trouble communicating the truth. They're coming in with an apology as well. Yeah, they want to give to this, but they want to move slowly with you. Aquarius, they could be avoiding some kind of decision here. They're not going to invest. Seven of Cups in reverse. Their love life is just chaos right now. They're in no fit state for a relationship right now. What about Pisces? Pisces could just be really focusing on their money, or they could even be going into relationships for the wrong reason because of looking for security. Six of Wands. They could be, okay, Pisces is just really focused on their success right now. They're coming in to talk to you, though. So there's going to be a conversation about a new beginning. I feel like they're really focused on their money. Seven of Swords in reverse. Something's going to be revealed during this conversation, okay? That they've done. Okay, they've lost control. I feel like they've cheated on you, Aries. They're going to tell you this. They've lost control. They want to fix this with you, okay? So there's Six of Cups. Yeah, this is a soulmate. They want to reunite with you. Okay, Aries, thanks for being here, my lovelies. Have a great Wednesday and stay blessed. Bye for now.